Vows were on our lips when the doors to the chapel burst open. My groom, Lucian Vance, head of a weapons empire, was about to become a husband, and it seemed, a father. He stiffened, then immediately released my hands and grabbed his jacket, ready to bolt. "Arabella, she's in trouble. I have to go," he said, his voice urgent, his eyes devoid of a single shred of guilt for the woman he was about to leave at the altar. A hush fell over the cathedral. Every guest, every powerful figure from the city's underworld turned to stare. "Lucian, I don't give a damn who Isla is," I said, my voice ringing out, clear and cold. "But this isn't just our wedding. It's an alliance between the Vance and Stanton families. Are you willing to burn that bridge to break that treaty for a mistress?" Lucian froze, clearly stunned that I would challenge him so publicly. The whispers from the pews grew louder. "That poor Stanton girl. Finding out on her wedding day he has another woman. I heard she's some nightclub dancer, and pregnant with his child. In another life, I threw a fit. I threatened to kill myself to stop him from leaving, forcing him to complete the ceremony. But Isla died in childbirth, along with their son. He never even got to say goodbye. For that, he hated me. He locked me away in a gilded cage, a sunless villa where I became his prisoner. And when it was my turn to give birth, he smiled and told the doctors to remove a bullet from one of his men first, leaving me to bleed out on a cold operating table. This life, I would make sure everyone knew that the Vances had betrayed me first. This life, Lucian Vance would pay for his choice. "Mr. Vance, it's an emergency. Miss Isla is in labor, and the doctors say it's a difficult birth. They said you have to come now." A young woman with a perfectly made-up face burst into the ceremony, interrupting us. She fell to her knees, tears streaming down her face. "Mr. Vance, please, you have to save Miss Isla. She's carrying your child." My grip on my bouquet tightened. Across from me, Lucian's face had gone pale with shock. "What did you say? A difficult birth? How?" He was about to abandon the entire wedding, all our guests, and run. In my last life, this was the moment I stopped him, forcing him to finish the wedding and sealing his eternal hatred for me. This time, I wouldn't stand in his way. I ripped the veil from my head. "Lucian, who is Isla? And why is she saying she's pregnant with your child?" I let my voice tremble, my face a mask of shock and devastation. The guests immediately turned their sympathetic gazes upon me. The whispers started again. "Poor Arabella. Her wedding isn't even over, and her husband's mistress is giving birth. This is a major union between two families. The Vances are showing zero respect for the Stantons." Lucian shot me an impatient look. "Arabella, it's my child. I can't let her die. I'll explain later." He turned to leave again. "Wait," I stepped in front of him. "Today is our wedding day. You're going to leave me at the altar for another woman, in front of all these people? What does that say about the Stanton family's honor? If you already had someone you loved, why didn't you say so? Why did you wait until our wedding day to humiliate me? A Stanton woman does not have to beg to be married into the Vance family." Lucian shoved my hand away. "I'm not refusing to marry you, but this is a matter of life and death. I can't just ignore it." My eyes reddened, and a single tear traced a perfect path down my cheek. But this alliance was set in stone by our families. The invitations have been sent, the contracts signed. If you walk out that door right now, this union is void. You can explain that to our parents tomorrow. My tears began to fall like broken pearls. This time, I had learned how to play the victim. I would make sure the entire world knew that Lucian Vance and the entire Vance family had